Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Monday Night Raw, right here on Netflix. We're taking this off of the game, Triple H, who has an announcement that will shock the W Universe to its very core. Toronto, welcome to Monday Night Raw. And tonight is special, because tonight marks the very beginning of something brand new. Tonight marks the beginning of the Netflix era. For the first time ever, Monday Night Raw, Friday Night SmackDown, and NXT unified under one banner, one home, one global platform. From this moment forward, the entire W Universe, every brand, every superstar, every show, lives right here on Netflix. And in 3 weeks, we bring you the very first premium live event of this new era. Saturday night's main event, live from Paris, France. And on that night, Seth freaking Rollins will defend the World Heavyweight Championship. But the question is, who will he defend it against? Well, tonight, we find out. Because right here on Raw, CM Punk goes one-on-one with Cody Rhodes. The winner earns the right to face Seth Rollins in Paris for the World Heavyweight Championship. 2 of the very best. 1 opportunity, and the entire world watching. But that's not all, because tonight in our main event, we're bringing back something legendary, something iconic, something that helped define an entire generation. Tonight, John Cena returns to host his famous United States Championship Open Challenge. Who's going to step up? Who's going to take their shot? Who's going to seize the moment? Right here on Netflix. Toronto, the Netflix era starts now. Buckle up. Let's get Raw started. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you have the game Triple H. A big announcement to kick off Raw. What a match. What it's going to be here on Raw, ladies and gentlemen. Triple H has just sent shockwaves through WWE already. But we're kicking things off with our first match of the night, which will be live on Raw. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for Monday Night Raw action. And here comes the phenomenal AJ Styles. Right here on Netflix.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Gainesville, Georgia. Weighing in at 220 pounds. The phenomenal AJ Styles.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the phenomenal AJ Styles ready for action here on Netflix in this new era. The Triple H era has officially begun here in WWE. And what we heard from the game from our general manager Triple H, he announced that both Raw and SmackDown will be combined, NXT will be combined with Raw and SmackDown. And that tonight, we're going to find out we'll face Seth Rollins at Saturday night's main event between Cody Rhodes and CM Punk. Plus, we have John Cena's Open Challenge later on tonight in our main event. But we're taking things off with AJ Styles versus one part of the Vision, Logan Paul. Here on Monday Night Raw on Netflix.
And his opponent, representing the Vision from Cleveland, Ohio. Weighing in at 220 pounds, Logan Paul.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome ringside. My name is Sean. Welcome ringside to Monday Night Raw. We have a jam-packed show for you tonight. But we're 10 things up for one action between Logan Paul and the phenomenal AJ Styles right here on Netflix. Here on Netflix. This is the Netflix era, ladies and gentlemen, and what a better way to kick off Raw tonight with the phenomenal AJ Styles here on Monday Raw on Netflix, and the Maverick Logan Paul here on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. This is a must-see night and a must-see era of WWE, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go, AJ Styles versus Logan Paul. One-on-one action on Monday Night Raw. Our first match of the night here on Netflix. And here we go. AJ Styles and Logan Paul. Monday Night Raw action here, right here on Netflix. Our first match of the night here on Netflix. The new era has officially begun here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. AJ Styles and Logan Paul. The new era has officially begun here on Netflix. The new era officially begins here on Netflix, ladies and gentlemen. AJ Styles and Logan Paul. First match of the night. Our first official match of the new era, of the Netflix era, is right here. Logan Paul and AJ Styles. And here we go. AJ Styles and Logan Paul. Monday Raw action here, ladies and gentlemen. In a sold-out Scotiabank Arena, right here in Toronto, Canada. In Toronto, Canada, ladies and gentlemen. But as we know, in 3 weeks, live in Paris, France, we will be Saturday night's main event. But tonight's a big night for both men, AJ Styles and Logan Paul. First match of the new era on Netflix. AJ Styles and Logan Paul on Netflix. First match of the night with this new era, this new Netflix era of WWE. Well, Logan Paul and AJ Styles one-on-one action here tonight on Monday Night Raw. The new era of Netflix on Netflix. Here we go, AJ Styles and Logan Paul. And Logan Paul's advantage of AJ Styles earlier on here is Logan Paul. Logan Paul outside there is Logan Paul with AJ Styles. AJ Styles with Logan Paul. Outside we go outside the ring now. Outside where we are. Back suplex. And we're going to count 1 count by our official. Charles Robinson is our official for this matchup. For this matchup of the new era of WWE. Well, Logan Paul and AJ Styles, ladies and gentlemen. The new era officially begins tonight here on Monday Night Raw of the Netflix era. AJ Styles and Logan Paul. Monday Night Raw action here on the Netflix era. The debut of WWE. Paul and AJ Styles. One-on-one action, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. AJ Styles and Logan Paul. Down with Logan Paul by AJ. The phenomenal one. AJ Styles. Down with Logan Paul. Paul's down. 1, 2. 2 by Logan Paul. 2 by the Maverick. Logan Paul. And Logan Paul the punch. The knockout punch. 1, 2, no. Kick out 2 by AJ Styles by the phenomenal one. Here on Netflix. AJ Styles and Logan Paul. Monday Night Raw action, ladies and gentlemen. Right here on Netflix. AJ Styles and Logan Paul. On Monday Night Raw. Right here on Netflix. Here on Netflix tonight. Big matchup. And a big night of action we got for you tonight, ladies and gentlemen. As this is the new era of WWE, which begins tonight. AJ Styles and Logan Paul. Here on Monday Night Raw, the first match of the new era of Netflix, the Netflix era. Triple H called this the Netflix era tonight, and this is what it is. The Netflix era has officially begun for both Raw and SmackDown. But ladies and gentlemen, and Triple H did say that, alluded to that NXT was combined with both Raw and SmackDown. And so NXT was not a brand no more, not a third brand, is now a part of both Raw and SmackDown. Their superstars will be part of both Raw and SmackDown throughout the future of WWE. Future here, ladies and gentlemen, Logan Paul and AJ Styles. Monday Raw action here on Monday here tonight in the Scotiabank Arena. Logan Paul, the frog splash by Logan Paul. AJ's down. 1, 2, Kicked out 2 by AJ Styles, but a phenomenal one. And Logan Paul and AJ Styles. Logan Paul here on Monday Night Raw. Logan Paul's been busted open. Logan Paul's bleeding. Logan Paul's been busted open here. AJ's busted open Logan Paul. Well, Logan Paul's been busted open by the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. Here we go, folks. AJ Styles and Logan Paul. They're going to war here in the Scotia Bank Arena here in Toronto. Oh, what a match, ladies and gentlemen. This has been so far in this match tonight. What a match it's been so far for AJ Styles and the Maverick Logan Paul here on Monday Night Raw night. AJ Styles and Logan Paul. Who wants it more? AJ Styles wanted more. AJ's got him. Down with Paul. And AJ Styles is going to put Logan Paul away here. AJ Styles and Logan Paul. AJ Styles has Logan Paul who wants him. The calf crusher. But the rope break saves him. And Logan Paul was on the bottom rope. And AJ Styles goes on punch Logan Paul in the face even more. Make him bleed even more here. Is the phenomenal one, AJ Styles, which is Logan Paul. Well, AJ Styles has him up. Well, AJ Styles. Styles clash by AJ. 1, 2 count. Just a 2. As Logan Paul kicks out at 2. Well, AJ Styles down and out. AJ's down. Logan down. What a match we're seeing here live on Netflix, ladies and gentlemen. AJ Styles is laid outside the ring. Wait a minute. Well, but attack the official, and he does. The ref's down. AJ Styles versus Logan Paul here. Monday Night Raw action, ladies and gentlemen. In the ring, we go back inside the ring now. Inside the ring, we go back inside the ring. AJ Styles down. But the ref called the match. AJ wins by disqualification. Well, Logan Paul thought he was smart. Thought when he attacked the official that AJ Styles, the ref would be down longer than would be down. This match wouldn't be counted out, but was. So, ladies and gentlemen, AJ Styles wins by disqualification. Here on Monday Night Raw, Logan Paul lost the match tonight. Then we see this kind of matchup tonight, ladies and gentlemen. AJ Styles wins here by disqualification. Well, ladies and gentlemen, come up next. We got more action for you live on Raw. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for the one-on-one women's action right here on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. And here is Alexa Bliss. Well, Alexa Bliss in action here on Monday Night Raw in women's action.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Alexa Bliss ready for action here tonight as she goes one-on-one with the United States Women's Champion, United States Champion, Chelsea Green. And this match, ladies and gentlemen, is a championship contenders match. If Alexa beats Chelsea, she has an opportunity to face Chelsea Green this Friday on SmackDown from Las Vegas, from New York City, from New York. We'll see what happens here, ladies and gentlemen, in this match here. And here comes the United States Women's Champion, Chelsea Green, with the Secret Service by her side tonight.
And her opponent, accompanied by the Secret Service. from Victoria, British Columbia, Canada, the WWE Women's United States Champion, Chelsea Green.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Chelsea Green, ready for one-on-one action here. And whoever wins if Chelsea Green loses, she has to defend her title this Friday on SmackDown against the winner against Alexa Bliss. If Alexa beats her tonight, she faces her this Friday on SmackDown for the United States Women's Championship. We'll see what happens here, ladies and gentlemen. This match is on the way here. Starts right now. Here we go, Alexa Bliss versus Chelsea Green. One-on-one action here, ladies and gentlemen. We're in this match. If Alexa Bliss wins here, she will face Chelsea Green this Friday on SmackDown for the Women's United States Championship. But if Chelsea Green wins, she will not get the opportunity to face her this Friday, and she will not defend the title this Friday on SmackDown. Well, ladies and gentlemen, big matchup here. Women's action. Here on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. Alexa Bliss versus Chelsea Green. Here on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. Want to move better. That be it there. 1, 2, 0-2 by the United States Women's Champion, Chelsea Green. And a Rough Rider. The Rough Rider by Chelsea Green. Is that it? Not even a 1. Only a 1 count. Here in Toronto. Here in Toronto. Well, Chelsea Green. Here on Monday Night Raw against Alexa Bliss. With Alexa Bliss here on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Chelsea Green versus Alexa Bliss. Here on Netflix. Live tonight. In the sold-out Scotia Bank Arena here in Toronto. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be live in New York City this Friday on SmackDown. Live, ladies and gentlemen. But we also have to have breaking news to announce that this Friday on SmackDown, the World Heavyweight Champion, Seth freaking Rollins, will be live on Raw. We'll be live on SmackDown. We'll be live on SmackDown. We'll hear from the World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins on SmackDown this Friday night. This Friday night. Because we'll be watching this match very closely tonight. The match very closely tonight between Cody Rhodes and CM Punk. Because he knows the winner will face him at Saturday night's main event. Well, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. One-on-one action here. Match still going on here. Match is still going here. And oh my God. Chelsea Green showing that Alexa Bliss who's in charge tonight. Here on Monday Night Raw. And here comes Alexa Bliss. Down goes Chelsea Green. And here comes 5 Feet of Fury. Alexa Bliss. Down goes the Women's United States Champion. Is that it? 1, 2, no, not even a 2 count. As Chelsea Green kicked out before 2. And look at this. Oh my. Down goes Alexa. 1, 2, no. Kick out 2 by Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss kicks out 2. Alexa Bliss versus Chelsea Green on Monday Night Raw. Women's action here, ladies and gentlemen. Women's action here on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. And Chelsea Green and Alexa Bliss. Monday Night Raw action, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. It's a hockey fight here in Toronto in the Scotia Bank Arena. What a match this is, ladies and gentlemen. Women's match this is tonight. Chelsea Green versus Alexa Bliss. What a match. What a fight it's going to be. Here we are. Fists are flying. And Chelsea Green. Here we go. Beyond. Prettier by Chelsea Green. Is that it? 1, 2. No. Kick out 2 by Alexa Bliss. Alexa kicked out 2. Not what we thought we'd see. Alexa was going to kick out 2 there. The Chelsea Green. Look at this. Abigail. Is that it? 1, 2, 3. Yes, it is. Alexa Bliss faces Chelsea Green this Friday for the Women's United States title. What a match. What a women's match we just saw here live on Netflix and on Monday Night Raw. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a win for Alexa Bliss. She goes on to face Chelsea Green this Friday on SmackDown. Will face Chelsea Green this Friday on SmackDown now for the Women's United States Championship in New York City, live in New York City. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a match and what a win for Alexa Bliss here on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. She has the victory here as she beats the Women's United States Champion here on Monday Night Raw.
Here is your winner, Alexa Bliss.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a win for Alexa Bliss. But as we know now, Alexa Bliss will now face Chelsea Green this Friday on SmackDown in New York City for the Women's United States Championship. What a match this could be this Friday on SmackDown. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for the tag team action. And here comes the Vision. Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. The Vision are here on Raw. Here are the Vision, Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. And of course, the Oracle, Paul Heyman.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Making their way to the ring, accompanied by Paul Heyman and a combined weight of 580 pounds. Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker, the Vision.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I had a word with Paul Heyman earlier today. I had a short word with Paul Heyman. He said that the Vision are looking to dominate the tag team division here. As they all know, the Usos are the World Tag Team champions. But the Vision want gold. And they're on the road to get gold. As this is a tournament to see who will face the Usos in 3 weeks at Saturday night's main event for the World Tag Team Championships in Paris, France. But we'll see what happens here, ladies and gentlemen, as they're in action live. And it's the mystery tag team. Who's it going to be? We'll find out live in moments right here on Monday Night Raw. And here the team is. Los Garza, ready for action. Here's Los Garza, who's here in action on Monday Night Raw.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 425 pounds. Angel and Berto Los Garza.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Los Garza ready in tag action tonight. They are not coming by the ring tonight by Santos Escobar. But Santos is not here tonight. Santos will be on SmackDown this Friday in a match to determine who will face the United States in a match this Friday on SmackDown. And a number of 10 matches, who will face Don Mysterio for the Intercontinental Championship at Saturday Night's Main Event. What if, ladies and gentlemen, what happens here? Braun Breaker versus and Berto here on the match here on Monday Night Raw. In tag team action, here we go. Tag action on the way here. Berto and Braun Breaker take out the match here on Monday Night Raw. In tag team action. In tag team action here, ladies and gentlemen, Braun Breaker and Berto of Los Garzas here on Monday Night Raw. Los Garza and the Vision Monday Night Raw tag team action right here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Live on Netflix. Here we go. Oh my. What a move there. Berto showing the world why they belong, why they should be in the league of the tag champions. Braun Breaker. Here's a breaker now, laying a smack down early on here on Berto. As Berto's not doing too well, it's Berto. Berto's not doing too well right now, it's Berto. Berto's getting manhandled here by Bronson, by the badass Braun Breaker. Here on Monday Night Raw. Oh my God! And again, Braun Breaker showing the world why he's in charge. All of this here. And here we are. Angel Garza. Oh, the pants are off. And we're getting this match started here, folks. The match is officially started now. Officially started now. Here we go. Match is officially started here. Braun Breaker and Angel on the outside of the ring. The rest of that count of 3 here on Monday Night Raw. Count of 4. So count of 4 now by our official counting out count of 6 here. Should be counting out a moment, but here we are back in the room we go. Inside the ring on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. And there's a sledgehammer in the ring. I don't think the referee sees it, but and a super kick by Angel to Braun Breaker. And watch where you're looking first. And here's a big Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed, the dangerous Bronson Reed. Most dangerous man, big Bronson Reed, the tribal thief of WWE. Here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Going to dominate here tonight in the Scotia Bank Arena. Here tonight on Monday Night Raw. But here we go. Here comes Angel. Down to Braun Breaker. The Bronson Reed. Reed's down. And Angel Garza. Angel's in control now. Angel's in control. Angel against Bronson Reed. Paul Heyman gone to the ring there, Paul Heyman, but wait a minute, I don't think this is what's supposed to happen. Oh, it is, he's back. Exposed turnbuckle. Paul Heyman exposed the turnbuckle there, and all of this, he's busted open. Bronson Reed's been busted open now. Is now busted open. So Reed's now busted open here on Monday Night Raw, and Angel going to take control here is Angel of Bronson Reed. Of Bronson Reed now. As this is a match. The turn will be the first man to move on, first team to move on to move on to face the New Day on SmackDown this Friday night. The New Day on SmackDown this Friday night. Right on SmackDown, see who will face the Usos. Face the New Day this Friday on SmackDown. Won't be the Angel Los Garzas, or won't be the Vision. Won't be the Vision. We're still finding that out here right here on Raw. Still finding that out right now. We're still figuring that out. Wait a minute, Bronson Reed. Big Bronson Reed reversed to here. And Bronson Reed. Big Bronson Reed. And Bronson Reed looking to cause some hell. It's time for Tsunami! And a tsunami has just showed up here tonight. Bronson Reed had the pin early on one. Not even only a 1 count. Thought it was it. And here we go. Now Angel again. And now we see here the ref's distracted by the turnbuckle. The ref's distracted by the turnbuckle pad, and not watching this match right now. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a match we're seeing here tonight on Monday Night Raw in this tag team match. Tag team matchup here. Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. And here we go back inside. Here we go to the turnbuckle here. Here's a tag. Here's a tag, folks. Braun Breaker, the badass. Braun Breaker the dangerous man, Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker's dangerous. Uh-oh. Oh, God, it's time. Breaker. Spear by the badass. 1, 2, no. They kick you at 2 by Berto, who got into the ring and helped Angel save the day, save the matchup. But what's it going to take now for the Vision to get the win here? Braun Breaker, the badass Braun Breaker, showed why he is the badass here. Why he is a badass. Why he's a monster, a dangerous competitor. It's Braun Breaker here, folks. Now here we go. Angel trying to get to the corner, tags in Berto. And here comes Berto. Berto now and Angel and Berto. Berto's outside of the ring, Berto. It's Angel, here we go, Berto now. Here goes Berto. Berto now. Is that it now? 1, not even 1. Only a 1 count by Braun Breaker, for the badass Braun Breaker. Angel and Braun Breaker taking control here. Braun Breaker here on Monday Night Raw on Netflix here, folks. On Netflix, Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed, the Vision, are in complete control right now here on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. And the Vision showing why they are the most dangerous team in this tournament. The most dangerous team in this tournament. Braun Breaker, the badass, the destructor, the dangerous force in the world. Wait a minute, Braun Breaker busted open. Just busted open here. Wait a minute. Get ready. Spear by Braun Breaker, the spear. Uh-oh. Garza. Angel trying to get involved. Angel gets involved again and again here. Braun Breaker. Down goes Angel outside. We're 1, 2, 3. The Vision head to SmackDown to face the New Day. We'll face the New Day this Friday on SmackDown. What a match we saw. What a tag team match we saw here, ladies and gentlemen, tonight. What a tag team battle we saw tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, the Vision get the victory tonight. Logan Paul didn't get the victory tonight as he was disqualified by pushing the by attacking the ref, by throwing the ref out of the ring. But ladies and gentlemen, what a match we have and what a win this was. And the Vision are heading to New York.
Bronson Reed in Braun Breaker, the Vision.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Vision, the most dangerous team, most team you don't want to face. Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, the Vision stand tall tonight on Monday Night Raw, right here on Netflix. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Monday Night Raw. And here comes the Bulgarian Brute, Rusev. The Bulgarian Brute, Rusev, is here on Monday Night Raw on Netflix.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Bulgaria, weighing in at 304 pounds, Rusev.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Bulgarian Brute Rusev ready for action tonight on Monday Night Raw, going one-on-one with the ruler of NXT and the ruler now of WWE, Oba Femi, who Rusev actually matches Oba tonight. He said he wanted a match with anyone tonight, and Oba Femi posted on social media that he wants Rusev and wants to put Rusev in his place tonight, as Rusev goes one-on-one with Oba Femi right here on Raw, and that match is coming up next, right here on Monday Night Raw, and right here live on Netflix. And here comes the ruler, Oba Femi.
And his opponent from Lagos, Nigeria, weighing in at 310 pounds, Oba Femi.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Oba Femi ready for action tonight against Rusev. I think he called Rusev out on social media, said he'll beat his ass. And he said he'll face him in the ring tonight on Raw, on the debut of Monday Raw on Netflix. We'll see what happens, ladies and gentlemen, as Oba Femi goes one-on-one with the Bulgarian Brute Rusev right here on Monday Raw. This match is live. It happens next, right here in Toronto, and right here on live on Netflix. Don't go away, folks. This match is live, and it is happening next. And ladies and gentlemen, here we go. They're going out. I'm waiting for the bell. They're going after each other to kick off the match here. Fists are flying here. Oba Femi versus Rusev on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. In Toronto, Canada. In Toronto, Canada, at the Scotiabank Arena. Here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Oba Femi versus Rusev on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. And Rusev versus Oba Femi, Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen. Rusev and Oba Femi. First match, our match we've been waiting for all night. Rusev versus Oba Femi. And now the referee is about to, starting to start his 10 count here as a referee. The referee Charles Robinson trying to get the referee to count back to, get the count back here, ladies and gentlemen. And Oba Femi versus Rusev. Rusev choke slam on the apron by Rusev, and Rusev up top, down goes Oba Femi. Rusev goes by the pin on Oba early on. Here's Rusev the pin on Oba. Oba gets out too. Rusev and Oba Femi. What a match this is, ladies and gentlemen. The ruler, Oba Femi versus Rusev on Monday Night Raw on Netflix in Toronto at the Scotiabank Arena. Well, ladies and gentlemen, big matchup here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Oba has just busted open. Rusev's been busted open here by Oba Femi. And now here comes Rusev, the Bulgarian Brute. Rusev, the Bulgarian Brute Rusev versus Oba Femi here on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. And Oba's in trouble now by Rusev here on Monday Night Raw. For Rusev, the Bulgarian Brute. Rusev on Monday Night Raw. Rusev's busted open. Rusev is bleeding. But Oba Femi is still in this fight. Here comes Rusev now. Gonna make Oba show blood. Here, Oba Femi just taking out with a monster kick. 1, 2, no, kiddo, 2 by Oba Femi. By Oba. Oba Femi kicked out 2. Rusev versus Oba Femi on Monday Night Raw on Netflix here in Toronto, Canada at the Scotia Bank Arena. Here's Oba. Oba's in trouble now. The Accolade is locked in. The Accolade's locked in now on Oba. Rusev has the Accolade locked in on Oba Femi. Oba could tap out here any second here. Oba could tap out. And Rusev could beat Oba Femi here tonight on Monday Night Raw. But Oba Femi, he is not going to give up anytime soon as Oba escapes here tonight in Toronto. And here comes Oba. Here comes Oba Femi. Down goes Rusev by Oba. And Oba's not done. The ruler, Oba Femi, lays down Rusev. 1, 2, kick out 2 by Rusev. 2 by the Bulgarian Brute. Rusev. Bulgarian Brute, Rusev, and Oba Femi on Monday Night Raw on Netflix here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Here on Netflix in Toronto, Canada at the Scotia Bank Arena. And now Oba's busted open. Oba's bleeding now. Oba's been busted open by Rusev. The Bulgarian Brute. Rusev. Oba, the ruler. Oba Femi. And here we go. Now it's going to be a hockey fight here. Now it's a fight here. Now it's a fight. Oba Femi and Rusev. Monday Night Raw action. 2 monsters going to war here on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. Big fight feel. Big battle. Big fight. Big hits. This is a brawl. This is a fight. And Oba Femi just laid out by Rusev here on Monday Night Raw. And Oba is in trouble. The monster kick. And Rusev looking for against Rusev. The Accolade again. And the Accolade this time makes him tap. Makes Oba tap. But Rusev stands tall, ladies and gentlemen. What a match. And what a win for Rusev here tonight on Monday Night Raw on Netflix here in Toronto. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Rusev put up what a hell of a fight this was between these two men. Between Rusev and Oba Femi. But only one man stood tall. And that man was the Bulgarian Brute. Rusev.
Here is your winner, Rusev!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Rusev, the Indian. Wait a minute here. Another Accolade locked in. Charles Robinson tried to get Rusev off Oba. So get some help out here. Get some help out here for Oba. He's in trouble. We'll go back, ladies and gentlemen, to Monday Night Raw. It's time for the women's action. And here is the Queen, Charlotte Flair.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Charlotte Flair in action tonight. She asked for a match against anyone on the roster tonight, and she's trying to find out who her opponent's going to be in moments. As Charlotte Flair, the Queen, Charlotte Flair is in action, live on Monday Night Raw, on Netflix. Charlotte Flair is in action, live tonight, on Monday Night Raw, on Netflix. Here, ladies and gentlemen, Charlotte Flair is ready for action here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. In a jam-packed Scotia Bank Arena, this will be tonight, ladies and gentlemen. But what a match this is going to be. Here, ladies and gentlemen, Charlotte Flair the Queen, Charlotte Flair, is in action live. Right here on Raw. Coming up next, Charlotte Flair's and the Queen is in action live next on Raw. Right here on Netflix. And here we are, Charlotte Flair's in the ring. Who's our opponent going to be tonight? This is a shocker. Jordynne Grace is Charlotte Flair's opponent here on Monday Night Raw.
And her opponent from Austin, Texas, Jordynne Grace.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Jordynne Grace making her way to the ring tonight against Charlotte Flair. Against Charlotte tonight. Charlotte Flair versus Jordynne Grace. This is going to be a great match here on Monday Night Raw night. Could be a great matchup here on Raw tonight, ladies and gentlemen. As we're about to see a fight, see a match of the age for the ages here. As we're about to see Jordynne Grace versus Charlotte Flair live on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. This is the Netflix era for sure. This is now the Netflix era. Here we go. We're about to see what happens here. What will happen here, folks? We'll see what happens here. They both started to get a handshake out. And a handshake has been approved. Good sportsmanship in this match to kick it off. And here we go. Charlotte Flair versus Jordynne Grace here on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. And here we go, folks. Jordynne Grace and Charlotte Flair. Monday Night Raw action on Netflix. Here tonight on Netflix. Match we thought was a big matchup here for sure for Charlotte and Jordynne Grace. Jordynne Grace has not been in the ring yet. And she's got an opportunity tonight to go against the best women's wrestler in the world, Charlotte Flair. Women's wrestler Charlotte Flair here in WWE. But now we're about to see what happens here, ladies and gentlemen. The Queen, Charlotte Flair versus Jordynne Grace on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. Here, ladies and gentlemen. Here on Netflix, here tonight. It is one-on-one women's action here on Netflix, ladies and gentlemen. And Charlotte Flair versus Jordynne Grace right here on Monday Night Raw on Netflix in Toronto, Canada. In Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Here tonight, live on Netflix. And Jordynne Grace again takes down the Queen. And Charlotte's down by Jordynne Grace. Well, Jordynne Grace tried to take the head, go for the face of Charlotte Flair. But what we saw tonight, Charlotte's bestie, Alexa Bliss, won her match tonight against Chelsea Green, which means we all know she will face Chelsea Green will defend her title against Alexa Bliss this Friday on SmackDown. Oh my God! Off the apron, off the head post there. Here we go. Let's go back to the ring now. We're going to head back to the ring at count one. One here. Let's go back inside the room with Charlotte Flair and Jordynne Grace here on Monday Night Raw. Here on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. And here we go, Chelsea. Here we go, Jordynne Grace. And Jordynne Grace lays down Charlotte Flair. Jordynne Grace in control of Charlotte right now. Charlotte Flair versus Jordynne Grace. Here on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. Oh, look at this. Jordynne Grace lays down Charlotte. The Queen's down. 1, 2. Kick out 2 by the Queen. By Charlotte Flair. And Charlotte Flair. Not like Charlotte Flair. The Queen. Charlotte Flair, the kick in the face. Jordynne Grace is busted open. Jordynne Grace is busted open. Charlotte Flair on pin here. Jordynne Grace is out 1. It's out 2. Jordynne Grace is out 2. Charlotte Flair, Jordynne Grace. Jordynne Grace is busted open. Her head is bleeding. But Charlotte Flair is down. Down goes the Queen. Charlotte Flair on Monday Night Raw on Netflix here tonight in Toronto. Well, the Queen, Charlotte Flair, and the spear by Charlotte. The spear by Charlotte Flair. Will that be it? Will it Jordynne Grace? 1, 2, no, 2 by Jordynne Grace. Well, Charlotte Flair, Jordynne Grace versus Charlotte Flair. Monday Night Raw action here, ladies and gentlemen. Here tonight, down goes Charlotte Flair by Jordynne Grace. 1, 2-1 by Charlotte. So just a 1 count here by Charlotte, who gets out at 1. Now the Queen, Charlotte Flair and Jordynne Grace. Monday Night Raw action, live on Netflix. Here in Orlando, here in Toronto, Canada, at the Scotia Bank Arena. So what a matchup this is, ladies and gentlemen. Charlotte Flair and Jordynne Grace. Our next third match of the night here, Jordynne Grace and Charlotte Flair. Charlotte takes advantage of the Queen. Charlotte Flair, the Queen, takes advantage. And the Queen looking for the figure 4. Leg lock, turn it in to the figure. About to turn in to the figure 8. Leg lock. Charlotte Flair to tap out to make Jordynne Grace tap out here. Well, Jordynne Grace so close to tapping out to the figure 4 leg lock here in Toronto, but look at this. Jordynne Grace escapes it. The figure 8 here on Monday Night Raw. And here comes Jordynne Grace, and sure where she wants her. Down goes the Queen. 1, 2, 2. Just a 2 count. I can't believe it. Jordynne Grace can't believe it either. Charlotte Flair still in this fight. Still in this match is Charlotte Flair. This is the Queen. Well, Charlotte Flair and Jordynne Grace. 1-on-1 action here, ladies and gentlemen. On Monday Night Raw, Charlotte's been busted open out. Now the Queen is busted open. The Queen is bleeding. Charlotte's busted open. Charlotte Flair and Jade and Jordynne Grace. The Queen and Jordynne Grace. Monday Night Raw action here, folks. And there we go. Now it's bringing another hit. Another bit of offense here for Charlotte and Jordynne Grace. And there we go. Big matchup here. A big fight field is as well. In this women's action here on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. Jordynne Grace versus the Queen. Charlotte Flair. Oh my. And Jordynne Grace has laid out the Queen. And the Queen's in trouble. Jordynne Grace has the Queen down. 1, 2, 3. Jordynne Grace beats the Queen, Charlotte Flair. What a win and what a match we saw here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Between Jordynne Grace and the Queen, Charlotte Flair. What a win and what a match here tonight for these two women. But the winner tonight is Jordynne Grace. Ladies and gentlemen.
Here is your winner, Jordynne Grace.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, see the blood running down her face. Jordynne Grace wins tonight. But a hard-fought victory for Jordynne Grace tonight. But what a match it was for both these two women, Charlotte Flair and Jordynne Grace. This match had to be one of the greatest matches I've ever seen behind the commentary desk here in WWE. What a win it was, and what a match we saw here tonight. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Monday Night Raw. And here comes The Miz, the A-lister, The Miz. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here is the A-lister, The Miz.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, residing in Hollywood, California, weighing in at 221 pounds, The Miz!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, The Miz is in action. Live in Toronto, live on Netflix, The Miz A-lister's here. The A-lister, The Miz, is in action. Live on Raw. But he's against a mystery opponent. Who's it going to be? We're going to find out live right here on Raw. And that is coming up in moments. And who's the opponent going to be tonight? Who's the Miz's opponent going to be? Wait a minute. Mr. Iguana is the Miz's opponent. Interesting choice tonight. Interesting choice.
Sinaloa, Mexico, weighing in at 80 kilos, Mr. Iguana.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Iguana, I didn't know he was signed to WWE tonight. Signed here tonight to WWE, but this is the new era of WWE. This is the Triple H era of WWE, so we know Triple H can do anything he wants now. But now Triple H has definitely definitely did something here. But Mr. Iguana gets one-on-one with The Miz tonight, right here on Raw. And that match happens right now. The Miz versus Mr. Iguana on Raw, on Monday Raw. Mr. Iguana showing the crowd what he wants. Oh, from behind, The Miz, the A-lister, The Miz, not giving anything here. Is the A-lister, The Miz. He's not happy that he's against in this match against Mr. Iguana, and The Miz just delivering this beatdown to Mr. Iguana early on this matchup here. Mr. Iguana is not doing too well against The Miz here. And The Miz in the corner, down to Mr. Iguana by The Miz in the corner. And the A-lister, The Miz, going to beat the hell out of Mr. Iguana here on Monday Raw on Netflix. And Mr. Iguana's not looking too good here, Mr. Iguana, against The Miz. The A-lister, The Miz, who beats the hell out of Mr. Iguana, The Miz, the A-lister, The Miz. And The Miz isn't liking being in the ring with this guy, with this joke. Miz just said to The Miz is going over to announce him here. Miz has just told me this is a joke. You have to be okay. This is a damn joke. I'm gonna show you what a joke this is. Well, The Miz went to our announce table and he just said that Mr. was a joke, and now he's beating him up all around the ring here. The referee could count these two men out. And this is a disqualification match. Anything that happened here. Look at this here. Mr. Iguana's getting destroyed by the A-lister, The Miz. And The Miz did not want this match. Did not want this match here tonight. But The Miz now throwing Mr. Iguana back to the ring, count 5. And the Mr. Iguana is not looking too good. Good here against the A-lister, The Miz. The A-lister, The Miz. And The Miz. The A-lister, The Miz, and Mr. Iguana. And The Miz going for the leg, and the down from Mr. Iguana's leg there. Mr. Iguana's not looking good against the A-lister, The Miz. The A-lister, The Miz. And The Miz showing Mr. Iguana who's the better man here. The Miz attacked Mr. Iguana early on in this match. Iguana hasn't even got an offense here in this matchup against The Miz. The Miz just showed Mr. Iguana and the WWE Universe that he does not want this. They didn't want this match. He wanted a match against anyone, but not this guy, not this joke of a just joke. And The Miz down from Mr. Iguana. Mr. Iguana's down by The Miz. And ladies and gentlemen, It's over. Skull-crushing finale. 1, 2, and 3. Well, The Miz, in short, quick fashion, picked up the victory here in Toronto and beats Mr. Iguana to a pulp here tonight on Raw. Well, The Miz sent Mr. Iguana packing early tonight, and The Miz showed with one skull-crushing finale that this was all it took to put away Mr. Iguana here on Monday Night Raw.
Here is your winner,
Uh-oh. The Miz. What's The Miz? Oh my God, a steel chair. A steel chair by The Miz. For attacking Mr. Iguana with the steel chair. The steel chair, Mr. Iguana is out with the steel chair by the A-lister The Miz. By the A-lister The Miz. And The Miz lays out Mr. Iguana by our announce table. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a disgraceful man The Miz is, attacking a man who couldn't fight back. But ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the match we waited for all night. For this match, we'll face Seth freaking Rollins at Saturday night's main event. And here is the best in the world, CM Punk.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois. Weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the best in the world, CM Punk, goes one-on-one with the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, where tonight, if Punk wins or Cody wins, they will go on to Saturday Night's main event and will face Seth freaking Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship. And we'll see what happens, ladies and gentlemen, as CM Punk goes one-on-one with the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. This match is live, and it is next on Monday Night Raw right here on Netflix. And here is the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
And his opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 222 pounds, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Cody Rhodes versus CM Punk. The winner of this match will go on to face Seth Rollins at Saturday's main event in Paris, France for the World Heavyweight Championship. I want to see what happens here, ladies and gentlemen. Cody Rhodes versus CM Punk on Monday Night Raw, live on Netflix. This match is coming up next, right here in Toronto, Canada. Here on Monday Night Raw here in Toronto. CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes, live on Monday Night Raw, right here, right now. Well, Seth Rollins is watching this match very closely. I have a feeling Seth Rollins will watch this match very, very closely tonight. Because we all know that whoever wins here will face Seth Rollins at Saturday night's main event for the World Heavyweight Championship. A little bit of sportsmanship yet again here on Monday Night Raw between Cody Rhodes and CM Punk. And here we are, CM Punk and Cody Rhodes. 1-1 action here where this match will go on to face Seth Rollins at Saturday night's main event for the World Heavyweight Championship. World Heavyweight Championship right here. World Heavyweight Championship right here on Netflix. On Netflix right at Saturday Night Main Event in Paris, France. The World Heavyweight Championship. Well, Seth Rollins is watching this match very closely. I know Seth Rollins watches this match very, very closely tonight. Because he knows whoever he faces won't be a challenge. But we all know Seth Rollins loves the challenge. And CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes. Here on Monday Night Raw, here on Netflix, ladies and gentlemen. There's a big matchup here as well, for which it will go on to face Seth Rollins at Saturday night's main event for the World Heavyweight Championship. Well, CM Punk and Cody Rhodes. Monday Night Raw, actually, ladies and gentlemen, Cody Rhodes and CM Punk. They're the best in the world. CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. And here we go, Punk versus Cody Rhodes and CM Punk. Here goes CM Punk and Rhodes again. Cody Rhodes again will go after CM Punk. Is the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes. Down goes Punk again by Cody. Cody again both pin is Cody now for the first pin of the match for Cody Rhodes. 1, 2, 0-2 by CM Punk. By the best in the world, CM Punk. And they're called the best in the world for a reason. He proves he's the best in the world because he is the best in the damn world. Is CM Punk. Well, CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes. Monday Night Raw action here on here live tonight. CM Punk versus CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes on Monday Night Raw, with the way this match will go on to face Seth freaking Rollins at Saturday night's main event for the World Heavyweight Championship. Here we go. Here goes Cody. The pedigree by Cody. Punk's down by the pedigree. 1, 2, no. 2 by CM Punk. I know Cody don't let Punk away. It's Cody. CM Punk's in trouble. Crossroads. Punk's busted open. 1, 2, 2. Kick out at 2 by CM Punk. And now CM Punk and Cody Rhodes. One-on-one action here by these two men. These two men putting their bodies on the line, putting a match of the ages here. Here comes CM Punk and Cody Rhodes on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. Here, ladies and gentlemen, live on Netflix in the new era, in the Netflix era of WWE. And here we are, CM Punk and Cody Rhodes. Who was going to get the upper hand here? Cody Rhodes or CM Punk? Cody Rhodes trying his best into CM Punk. Cody Rhodes trying to punch together. Punk trying Cody Rhodes as well. Both men are going to ham. They're fighting out here. Hands are fists are flying here in the Scotiabank Arena. CM Punk. The Anaconda Vice locked in on Cody Rhodes. So Vice locked in on Cody. Will Cody tap the Anaconda Vice here? But Cody Rhodes escapes it. In the nick of time, here's Cody Rhodes escapes it here. Here's Cody Rhodes. Cody escapes it here. And the best in the world, CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes here on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. Here in Toronto, Canada. Down goes CM Punk by Cody Rhodes. Cody again. Crossroads again by Cody. 1, 10 on 1. Just a 1 count by CM Punk. Cody Rhodes telling Punk who wants it. Cody and Punk. Who wants it more? Who wants this fight? This is a fight for sure here in the Scotiabank Arena. These two men put their bodies on the line here in this incredible match we're seeing here live. We're witnessing live here on Monday Night Raw on Netflix here, ladies and gentlemen. CM Punk and Cody Rhodes. Cody's in advantage. Cody's advantaged. Cody Rhodes again. Another pedigree to pedigree from Cody. And another crossroads. Not even a 1. Not even a 1, not even a count. And another Anaconda Vice locked in on Cody. But Punk's calling for the end. Punk's calling for the end. He's calling for the go to the GTS to go to sleep. Punk can do it here. Punk can go to face Seth. 1, 2, 3. Yes, he does. Cody CM Punk faces Seth Rollins at Saturday night's main event. What a match and what a win for CM Punk. But ladies and gentlemen, what a match this was and what a win for the best in the world. CM Punk, who faces Seth Rollins at Saturday's main event in just 3 weeks in Paris, France for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
Well, what a win, ladies and gentlemen. But coming up next is our main event. John Cena hosts an open challenge in our main event. In moments, ladies and gentlemen, we will be right back. We'll take a little break. Take a bit. We'll take a break, and we'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen, with a main event Monday Raw. Don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. Don't go away. We'll be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for the main event of Monday Night Raw.
It is for the WWE United States Championship.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our main event. of Monday Night Raw. And here comes the United States Champion, the 17-time World Champion, John Cena is here. Well, the United States Champion, John Cena, hosts his open challenge tonight. Triple H and Louis announced it to kick off Raw tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, what a mad night it's going to be. What a main event we have for you lined up right now. As it's going to be, John Cena is going to issue an open challenge. It is his most famous United States Open Challenge right here tonight on Raw, our main event right now in our main event. And it's going to be a big match for Cena. Who's going to answer the call after the Open Challenge here tonight? As Cena is getting ready for act. Cena, John Cena, the United States Champion, John Cena, about to call to start the United States Open Challenge. Who's going to answer the call? Cena's waiting. I'm waiting as well, patiently. Who's going to answer the call? Wait a minute. Joe Hendry's here. The crowd believed, and he's here. And he's facing John Cena. Well, we haven't seen this man, Joe Hendry, ever in WWE, but he's here tonight, accepting the open challenge of John Cena. His open challenge tonight here on Monday Night Raw. Joe Hendry made his debut tonight here on Raw, and his debut in WWE as he faces John Cena for the United States Championship right here on Monday Night Raw on Netflix, folks. Well, Joe Hendry making his debut here tonight in this incredible, what an incredible night it's been so far tonight, ladies and gentlemen, here in Toronto. But what a night. But it's time for our main event, John Cena versus Joe Hendry for the United States Championship right here on Monday Night Raw.
Introducing the challenger from Edinburgh, Scotland, weighing in at 230 pounds, Joe Hendry. And his opponent from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, the greatest of all time, John Cena.
Here we go, the United States Championship. Who's going to be the Cena States Champ? Let's see, ladies and gentlemen. Joe Hendry versus John Cena for the United States Championship. Here we go, handshake. Both men giving a handshake. John Cena giving a handshake here. John Cena with a handshake here. Both men giving a little, doing good sportsmanship here. Now John Cena versus Joe Hendry for the United States Championship. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Match is officially begun here in Toronto in our main event. John Cena versus Joe Hendry on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. Big matchup here for John Cena. Joe Hendry and John Cena for our main event here on Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen. So John Cena, open challenge here, ladies and gentlemen. John Cena, big matchup, big match John. Big match Cena here. John Cena versus Joe Hendry And the crowd are chanting, are waiting for this one man to show his knocking out from behind, though, was John Cena. Didn't let him do pose or anything. Didn't let him even pose to the audience. But Joe Hendry versus John Cena on Monday Night Raw in our main event here in the Scotiabank Arena here in Toronto. Here in Toronto, Canada. Our main event here, ladies and gentlemen. John Cena versus Joe Hendry. Back and a power bomb there by Joe Hendry to John Cena. 1, 2 by John Cena. 2 by Cena. Lead up to zone 2. Now here comes John Cena. The 17-time world champion. 17 world-time world champion. John Cena's here. Here comes Cena. John Cena's looking for something here. Cena now. John Cena. Down to Joe Hendry. And the 5-knuckle shuffle, folks. It's time for the 5-knuckle shuffle. And John Cena with a point all the way now. Cena. John Cena looking for the attitude adjustment. Is that it? Will Cena retain the title? No, get on 2 by Joe Hendry. Well, Joe Hendry get down at 2. And John Cena can't believe it. I can't believe it either here tonight. But Joe Hendry versus John Cena here on Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen. He calls this the standing ovation to John Cena's down. 1, 2. Here go 2 by John Cena. This United States Championship match is still happening. Still going on. Still going on. Joe Hendry versus John Cena. Monday Night Raw, our main event. The main event of Monday Night Raw here in Toronto. John Cena versus Joe Hendry. This is Joe Hendry, our main event of Monday Night Raw, live on Netflix. The first Netflix era, new era of WWE Netflix era here tonight. Joe Hendry and John Cena. Here on Cena now. Cena's advantage over Cena. John Cena and Joe Hendry and John Cena. And now John Cena will put Joe Hendry away to Cena now. The 17th time world champion. John Cena with Joe Hendry here on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. And here we go. John Cena in the advantage of Joe Hendry now. John Cena, the 17th time world champion. World champion. Oh, Cena again. The 5-knuckle shuffle again by John Cena. And Cena, he's going in. The STFU. The STF locked in. The STF is locked in on Joe Hendry. Will Joe Hendry tap out of John to the STFU, to the STF? John Cena do it. John Cena's close to making Joe Hendry tap here. And he does. John Cena retains the United States title in an incredible main event match here in Toronto. What a main event, ladies and gentlemen. And what a night it was here in Toronto. What night it was here in Toronto tonight. John Cena versus Joe Hendry was an incredible main event match tonight here in Toronto, ladies and gentlemen. And John Cena is still the United States champion after the STF was locked in and Cena made Joe Hendry tap here tonight on Raw.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE United States Champion, the greatest of all time, John Cena.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, John Cena stands tall tonight. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. From Toronto, good night. We'll see you this Friday on